Following World War I, economic tensions and chaos arose, leading to the Great Depression. This was an economic slump that affected industrialized nations like North America and Europe. During the early 1900s, new government systems were put into place, economies were damaged, and society was temporarily altered. New political systems surfaced as a result of the Great Depression, as a way to better the state. In Russia, communism was put into place after the Bolshevik Revolution. The Soviets, a Russian political party, took full control of banks, industry, and commercial properties by expelling the right to private property. Because this system did not work, the new economic policy, or NEP, was put into place, allowing partial privatization of the economy. This meant agriculture and industry markets were open to the people to an extent. For example, peasants were allowed to sell their surpluses to the free market, and small-scale industries could be privately owned. In addition, fascism was instated in Italy. This emphasized the strength of the state over the people, and it was very nationalistic and militaristic. In Italy, it became a one-party dictatorship, headed by Benito Mussolini. This government outlawed the freedom of speech and press. The Great Depression had its biggest effect on the world economies. The U.S. economy eventually collapsed after the crash of the stock market. Low demand led to more people getting laid off, businesses started to fail, and banks started to go out of business. Also, places like Germany and Japan suffered because they relied so much on manufactured goods to pay for their imports that it hurt them when the global markets were hurt. Depression also affected society temporarily. In the U.S., there was a mutual struggle for food, clothing, and shelter. Marriages and childbearing rates declined because of the inability to support a family. Also, social tensions emerged between the working class and the wealthy. The wealthy were not as affected by the Depression and were still able to live a comfortable lifestyle. However, the working class lost much, if not all, of their money. What originated in the U.S. spread to the whole world. During this time period, the major world economies relied heavily on each other. Therefore, especially in industrialized nations, they were hit hard by the major economic collapse. And this was the Great Depression.